they invited me, the individuals that have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes.
Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy?
Imagine a revelation so explosive, it forces Hollywood icon Will Smith to confront a controversy that could reshape fame as we know it, flip public opinion on its head, and send shockwaves through the entire celebrity machine.
Saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin. All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
In the maze of Hollywood scandals, where every quiet whisper hides deeper secrets, a jaw-dropping revelation has surfaced, threatening to shake celebrity culture to its core. A sensational leak tied to one of the industry's most infamous parties has sparked a firestorm, leaving insiders stunned and the entertainment world buzzing in disbelief.
How would you handle this? You know, is there a way to make this go away other than the hush money thing? Is there anything that can be done legally?
It's not a hush money situation. There's a thing of value that is for sale. So in a legal sense, the only way to control it is to have possession of it. So if the person is that concerned about this seeing the light of day where they're praying that it goes away, I can certainly tell that person, I hate to say prayer won't work in this situation, but the only way is to do something. You need to act. Otherwise, if you're going to leave it into the hands of others will purchase it. And legally, it's a way for them to get around. They can blur out the other person. They could, blur out maybe the graphic parts, but it could come out and it could be figured out who this person is very easily.
The attorney of one of Diddy's accusers was on Piers Morgan and spoke about the alleged tape that has been leaked. And last week, the same attorney said that was someone of high profile in a tape with Diddy from his Atlanta mansion. But today we're learning even some more information.
Is it a household name that we're talking about here? And secondly, are they engaged in any criminality from what you understand?
Household name, very much so. More of a household name than Mr. Combs.
Wow.
And
really?
Criminality, they are engaged in pornography. They're not doing anything illegal per se. I can't say that I'll say this. My concern was that I could not verify the age of the individual. And so that was my concern about not having anything sent to me and viewing it in the way that I did via stills, via FaceTime video. So I didn't want to have anything in my phone because my issue is we can't determine if this person is 17 to 21.
I will say I'm a bit surprised that she's been on several news channels and speaking about this because isn't this extortion? So we know this is a celebrity. It is not a politician because the person is 17 to 21. They're not sure the age, but it sounds like a young male celebrity. When she first spoke about this video, she said that it seemed like the person in the video with Diddy was not aware that they were being taped or filmed. And additionally, attorney Ariel Mitchell-Kidd had spoken with News Nation, and she says that allegedly there are 3 different tapes.
Amid swirling rumors and scattered accusations, one A-list star stands at the center of the chaos. Will Smith, long praised for his charisma and commitment to his craft, now finds himself caught in a storm where fact and speculation collide. A shocking leak from a high-profile party has thrust him into an unforgiving spotlight, cracking Hollywood's carefully polished image and forcing the elite to confront the fragile reality behind their glamorous facades.
Like I said, the young lady got in touch with me. I got in touch with Joe. Joe said it was felonious. She told me that she didn't want to do nothing to Joe. She just wanted the tape or copy of the tape or whatever like that so she could go after Puff. All that is true that Joe said. Now, am I privy to any of that information as far as was there a tape that exists? Nah, I don't know of a tape that exists. I haven't seen a tape that exists, but I heard that tapes exist. You understand? It could be folktale. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out. So these lawyers is gonna pay top dollar if tapes like that exist out there somewhere. They're gonna pay top dollar for it because they know they're gonna get millions in return if it does. We'll see, man. Puff had a lot of bodyguards. A person doing security for him. It may be some out there that wouldn't, because I heard that at one time somebody was blackmailing Puff with a tape. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that.
I had a realization that I had been to a Diddy party. Actually, I swear, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I actually went to a Diddy lingerie sex party, freak off party in Miami at a mansion. It was like 8 stories high, and it just kept going up, and the higher you went, the weirder it was going on.
According to Jeff, he attended the party around 2010 after scoring an invite through an acquaintance who had filmed a music video with Diddy.
End up going to this party. She's like, oh, he's having a Diddy party, and these Diddy parties like are crazy. Like, they're the best parties. Like, people wanted to go to them.
However, Jeff says he was expecting a normal party, but realized it would be quite the opposite when his acquaintance and another friend were dressing in lingerie.
But I remember them getting dressed up, and I'm like dressing up like I'm going to a normal party, whatever. Like, I got my
slacks on.
Polo tee with the collar pop, 2 of them, you know, doubled up,
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
like a pink and an orange one, and I got both collars popped.
Yeah.
And they're wearing this lingerie where their nipples are showing through. And I'm like, you guys are going like that?
Wow.
And they're like, you don't understand about these parties.
Diddy parties.
And I did not understand, because I saw live sex happen that night. And that's the first time I saw that happen ever in my life. And did I partake? No, but I...
The leaked footage, reportedly recorded at one of Diddy's over-the-top Atlanta parties, has ignited intense speculation and heated debate across Hollywood circles. Sources describe the material as deeply unsettling, revealing moments that have left those involved shaken and emotionally rattled. Insiders admit it feels like a massive betrayal, raising fears that if the footage spreads, the fallout could be long-lasting for the unnamed celebrity at the heart of the controversy.
To pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for Hey, man.
And then the rumors of Will Smith being gay and having gay relations with who was it with?
Diddy.
I know, right? Hold on. So apparently Will's assistant, which I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, the whole thing sounds fishy because the same guy tried to interview on my platform and I said no, but he claims he saw Will Smith with Dwayne Martin.
Oh yeah.
I know. I know nothing about this. This is crazy.
I mean, well, you should interview Tisha
Campbell, who was married to Dwayne Smith. That'd be an interesting interview.
Wouldn't it?
It would. You know her?
I do.
All right, let's make some phone calls.
I don't know. But I mean, you know, and then there's, you know, what would be said and what wouldn't be said. But, you know, I've heard more rumors about Dwayne than Will.
Oh, you heard rumors about Dwayne? Oh. I heard some rumors about Will and Jada, which I won't mention because I'll get sued. But I heard some rumors. I don't know. I mean, people like to say whatever happens behind closed doors is nobody's business, but when you're a public figure, it is everyone's business.
No, because if you kept it behind closed doors, nobody would know. Therefore, it wouldn't be nobody's business. They bring from out the bedroom. That's how we know any goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what I do in the bed. I don't care what my OnlyFans looks like.
Adding fuel to the fire, attorney Ariel Mitchell, who has handled multiple high-profile cases connected to Diddy, revealed she was approached about a controversial video matching the descriptions circulating in the media. While Diddy's team has brushed off the claims as a publicity stunt, alleged footage involving both Diddy and an unidentified A-list star has only raised the stakes. This isn't just about scandal. It's a chilling reminder of how quickly privacy can be shattered and how those breaches can ripple through entire careers. At the center of it all lies a tangled web of secrets, betrayals, and non-stop media pressure, all converging on one of Hollywood's most respected names, Will Smith.
Possession of 3 tapes, not just 1 tape with Mr. Combs, but they were only interested in pursuing this 1 tape and were looking for legal representation, mainly, like you just said, because they had saw me being actively involved in civil lawsuits against Mr. Combs, that I would be somebody they were interested in to facilitate doing something with the tapes. Initially, I wasn't sure, and they weren't exactly clear on whether or not it was going to be like a catch and kill or facilitating the sale to another third party. I actually called one of my business partners and mentors and had been telling him about this pretty much since the onset of it. They invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes in person. I was hesitant to do so only because once I know something, I'm obligated, based on being an officer of the court, to tell the court what I saw and what I knew. They offered to send me screenshots through text messages, which I declined. And I ended up saying, well, let's FaceTime and then you can show me. This way I have a sense of no evidence or plausible deniability in terms of things that I've actually received or actually seen with my own 2 eyes.
Sean Combs has denied the allegations that he has sex trafficked anyone. Mitchell Kidd says her new client brought up Christina Quorum's name in their conversations.
She actually also identified Christina Quorum, who Mr. Combs has called KK, and has talked about her in several interviews. And when he received the BET Award, where he talked about, thanks, shout out to Cassie for holding me in the dark times. He actually started off with KK. And she said, I never knew who that lady was. She was with him that night. It wasn't until recently, when the pictures have been coming across all over the internet of her, that she said, this is the lady who was there that night. It was the lady who I described to the police, who I did not identify or have a name. But that the Christina Quorum lady was the one who had started to make jokes about sex trafficking my client, that she would be very good on the open market kind of thing. She said that kind of made her feel uncomfortable. And then she got a drink and then started to feel woozy. And then Mr. Combs first sexually assaulted her with an inanimate object, and then directed another gentleman who was there to then penetrate her while he was in the corner pleasuring himself, while Mr. Combs was in the corner pleasuring himself.
As the story unfolds, fresh layers of complexity continue to surface, driven by insider accounts and legal insight. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gan Deal, poured gasoline on the speculation during a candid interview, suggesting the unidentified figure in the footage could be someone whose fame rivals or even eclipses Diddy's. If I'm looking at black A-listers bigger than Diddy, there's only one name that comes to mind, he said, instantly igniting widespread speculation. His remarks underscore a brutal Hollywood truth. Secrets move like currency, and even the most carefully built reputations can collapse overnight.
I would wonder if he's white or black. And if I'm looking at any black guys that are A-listers that's bigger than Diddy, there's only one that I could come up with, and there's a few I could come up with, Will Smith, he's bigger than Diddy. I would think Nick Cannon is bigger than Diddy. Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-lister that's bigger than Diddy, that's black? That's hard to think. But then if you got the A-listers, you know, you got to realize he ran with that black, that Rat Pack. And I don't even say their names, because they said I got their names wrong last time. What's his name? Kushner? What's the other guy? Leonardo? Yeah, his name. Man, I don't keep up with these cats. But I heard that that's not only the tape that's being shot. There's some other tapes out there, other people too with him. And I don't want to see the tapes, but I want to know if they really true. Because if they got if they got some tapes out there and it's with some underage, whether it's celebrities or not, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be real crazy. And they're gonna have to bring that to forefront, because the prosecutor's gonna want those tapes. And they're gonna do whatever they have to do legally to get those tapes. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. So we just better hope for his sake, that's just a bunch of bull crap. But then there's lawyers out there saying, yeah, the tape does exist. Lawyers got on television to say the tapes exist. I don't really know or trust that, because they was trying to say he had a tape with one of the bodyguards and this lady that came out. So we don't know what to think until we actually see that and we get that version. You remember we had that bootleg version of R. Kelly tape?
Yeah, I remember that.
They don't even bootleg. Yo, they don't even bootleg no more, man. So it's going to be hard to figure it out.
Meanwhile, legal analysts warn that the impact of this leak stretches far beyond sensational headlines, cutting straight into Hollywood's power structure. With Diddy already wrapped up in serious legal battles, the sudden appearance of this explosive footage adds a dangerous new layer to an already high-stakes saga. Allegedly filmed at one of Diddy's exclusive star-packed parties, the material casts an unsettling shadow over everyone involved, forcing the industry to face uncomfortable questions. How far will powerful figures go to protect their images? And just how deep does this web of secrecy really run? With every new detail, the tension climbs, setting the stage for a showdown that could permanently redefine celebrity scandal in Hollywood.
It was a couple of us, and it's 4 of us total, 3 ladies, the principal and her 2 buddies. They sipped something and they started getting sick.
And this was the woman you were protecting. You were her security.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, my antennas go up. It led to a confrontation because I noticed that certain people knew what was going on. And the guy told me to relax, it's normal. No, this is not normal. Y'all don't know who y'all got here today. And, it led to a confrontation. I ended up getting hit with a bottle, get stitches. A couple guys had to go to the hospital, stuff like that.
Well, was it one of Diddy's bodyguards or one of his security people? Yeah.
Yeah, some people from this team.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got a team. He's got a team of people. And
so now when you say that this next group of people, this layer of group, did they go to a different location or was it at the same location?
Yes. So they ended up going upstairs.
Mm.
So because it's an open bar, first and foremost. Whatever drinks you want, usually the stuff he's contractually obligated to have normally. Any other narcotic you want is available. But you just start seeing groups of sex workers arrive, male, female, and you just start seeing people pairing off and start doing what they do. And if I'm at one of these events with a male and my principal is a man, I'll go wait in the car.
Shout out to Diddy, Happy New Year. You know what it is, DJ Cal, it's all about victory. I'm going in. You better believe it. Shout out to Def Jam, be the best. You know what it is, it's 2010, baby. It's the takeover. I'm going in.
Happy New Year to the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe. Let's do it way big.
I want to give a shout out to my brothers that have been inspiring me and been my friends for a long time. One of my best friends in the whole world, Busta Rhymes in the house. You know what I'm saying? He been my friend for a long time, ever since I was like 12 years old. He's my best friend. He's in the house. Akon straight from Africa, India, with a silk scarf on is in the house. If you're looking for Akon, he has a silk white scarf on so the light can hit him and y'all can make sure y'all see him because Blue Black is in. And Akon is very rich. He don't even do shows in America no more. Okay, he's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my man Drake is in the house. Fabulous is in the house. This little brotherly love. My biggest brother with all the boss, Ricky Ross, is in the house. Ricky Ross report to the grass. DJ Khaled, he's the best, he's in the house. Tiana Taylor is in the house. My brother Chris Brown, I'm gonna stick with him for thick and thin. Chris Brown is in the house. You know what I'm saying? The something ain't right, so I know Chris Brown is.
Amid the chaos, Will Smith's response has become the focal point, capturing fans and critics alike. Fresh off a high-energy concert in San Diego, the actor addressed the rumors with a mix of humor, charm, and unshakable confidence. In a candid, no-holds-barred TikTok video, Smith confronted the allegations head-on, dismantling them with his trademark wit and honesty. Even in the eye of the storm, he proved he's unwilling to let speculation or scandal control the narrative around him.
Is doing a concert, and he has to address his connection to Diddy. Here it is.
I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid shit. So whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. But I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people. It's so many things people say, so much stuff. But that one, it was your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Put up a picture for a mass here. Let me first just say, I don't know who goes to a Will Smith concert. It must be done secretly. The concert was packed, I'm sure. I probably know someone who has purchased a Will Smith ticket. Oscar-winning actor and rapper Will Smith stopped mid-performance at his own concert on Thursday night in San Diego to shut down speculation that he somehow is friends or linked or connected to the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The reason why people had this, idea is because of pictures like this. Throwbacks, okay? Throwbacks, we got photos of vivid industry events. They've resurfaced, fueling rumors about their connection amid serious allegations against.
As the dust slowly settles on this latest Hollywood firestorm, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. The leaked footage and the ripple effects it unleashed has sparked a reckoning at the highest levels of celebrity culture. Will Smith's bold, unflinching response not only challenges the rumors directly, but reinforces his determination to protect the legacy he spent decades building. At the same time, Diddy's ongoing legal troubles, paired with the lingering shadow of his infamous parties, continue to loom large over the industry, serving as a sobering reminder of how quickly fame, secrecy, and controversy can collide and spiral in the elite world of Hollywood.
Statement reads, it's very disturbing. The facts presented are out of a very bad Hollywood story. And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these sexual performances that have been named freak-offs. And there seems to be a ton of evidence allegedly tying this scheme together. So it's an interesting way of prosecuting it, but I understand why they did it that way.
So what did you make of what Elizabeth Wagmeister just reported? And obviously, Sean Diddy Combs and his attorneys they're going to get their day in court. But the idea that the government, in their characterization, does not say that anybody did any of these things non-consensually. What do you make of that?
I make of that as being a big flaw already in the government's case, which the defense was quick to point out. Even if he was engaging in this alleged conduct, there was no allegation or no statement in that indictment saying that any of these alleged victims or alleged witnesses willingly participated in some of these acts that people find offensive, that sound to be offensive. And that's a very important part of the case. What was the consent? But there are enough charges here where outside of what the alleged victims are going to say about how he was using the resources allegedly from his enterprises, his businesses, his well-known Bad Boy Entertainment, his clothing line resources, his liquor line resources. Allegedly, there were funds used from that resources to engage in this alleged prostitution activity across state lines, and that's why.
So the big question remains, could Will Smith's fearless stand be the moment that finally cracks Hollywood's carefully curated facade, exposing the glittering illusion hiding its darker underbelly? Is this a turning point in a saga packed with power struggles, buried secrets, and shocking revelations? Or just another twist in the never-ending drama of celebrity intrigue? One thing is certain, the stakes have never been higher, and every new revelation pushes this story deeper into uncharted territory. If you're ready to follow every turn of this rapidly unfolding drama, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the unfiltered truth is inching closer, and missing even one update could mean falling behind on a story that may reshape Hollywood as we know it.